Good afternoon and welcome to Sparta, New Jersey and Pope John the 23rd Regional High School and Middle School, where today the Pope John Junior Lions 10 and under squad will meet the Jackson Jaguars. Takes a snap. They roll out, give it over to Harris. Harris across the 35 and a Pope John first down. So the Lions with three straight running down behind center has Harris in the backfield. One wide out to the left of Harris. Staub throws it over there. It's to Mark Hedgepeth. Hedgepeth going down the sideline. He's at the 35, the 40, 43, and he's stopped there. He's going to come up about 4 yards shy of the first down marker. So fourth and about 3 and 4 to go for the Junior Lions. 6 minutes to go here, first quarter. No score. Clock's running down to 3:45 in the first quarter. Snap. Back to number 20. 20 will take it across the 30. Tries to sidestep one defender. He gets past one. He's going down the sidelines. And there he goes. The 20, the 15, the 10, the 5. Down to about the 2-yard line. So number 20 with a huge run. Big gainer down the left sideline. And the Jaguars will have first to goal at about the 2. Snap back to number 20. He'll roll to his right. He's got one defender to beat. Gets past number 2, Nicky Harris. There goes 20 into the end zone. Touchdown, Jackson Jaguars. So, number 20 with the rush to the back of the end zone, and the Jaguars lead now 6-0. It's going to be a play from the 2-yard line. Shotgun, number 1. He'll take it, roll left, and then cut into the middle and into the end zone for the point after touchdown. So, that'll make it 7-0 Jackson at the 2:41 mark here in the opening quarter. Stop, hands it off to Harris. Harris cuts across the 35 down to the 40. Just gets shy of the 40, and a Pope John first down. Clock continues to run. Referees are going to spot the ball just at the 40-yard line. So, first and 10 at the 40, and the Lions got a drive up behind center now. High formation. He'll hand it off to his fullback, and that is Benny Platt. Platt across the 45. That'll be a gain of about 5 to 5.5. So let's call it 2nd and 4. With a 7-0 lead as we head into the second quarter. The Lions will start at the Jaguar 47-yard line. Staub under center. He's got one man in the backfield. Staub will pass it over to Hedgepeth. Hedgepeth on the left side. He runs up to the 40. Now to about the 38 where he's brought down by a sea of Jaguars. 5 and 6, and along with 2, Harris in the backfield. Run gets down to about the 34-yard line where Pope John will have a first down. That's Platt taking the ball and leading it upfield. The Lions with another first. The ball at the Jaguar 34-yard line. Staub coming up behind center. Harris in the backfield, along with Platt to the left. One wide out, that's Hedgepeth. Staub hands it over to Platt. Platt down across the 30. Now to about the 29-yard line, where it'll be 2nd and 5. 8:40 to go in the first half. Jaguars lead 7-0. They'll take it, hand it back off to Platt. Platt across the 25 now. Down to about the 23. Still churning for yardage as he's moving those legs. He's brought down to 23, and another Lion first down. John at the 23 of the Jaguars. Stops, got Harris in the backfield. Hands it off to Harris to the left side. Here he goes, Nicky Harris on the left side. Brought down at about the 21. Harris behind center. He's got Platt to his left, Harris to his right. Rosinski in the backfield. Rosinski will take it. He'll roll to his right. Now across the 15. Close to the first down marker, maybe about a yard shy. Staub under center. Takes the snap. Gives it over to Rosinski. Rosinski cuts through the middle. He's got running room. He's down to about the 3-yard line. Lucas Rosinski gets the Lions right up to the goal line, and they'll have a first and goal. 6:09 to go, second quarter. Lions knocking on the door. We'll see if they can bust through. Staub coming back under center now. A little confusion in the backfield between Harris and Rosinski. It'll be Rosinski in the backfield now. Staub will take it, give it to Rosinski. Runs up the middle, maybe about a yard on the play. Jackson brings him down. Looks like he got down to about the 2-yard line. Stop under center. Brzezinski in the backfield. Takes the snap. Gives it over. Touchdown, Lions! That looked to be Benny Platt on the run into the end zone as the Lions get on the board. 7-6 Jackson now as Pope John will go for the point after. So Staub under center. Brzezinski in the backfield. Staub gives it to Platt. Platt trying to get across the line. Can't do so. And that'll keep it a 7-6 game. So the Lions on the board with a touchdown. Benny Platt rolls in from the 2-yard line. Make it 7-6. Point after touchdown, no good. And Pope John will try and get this game back under control and try and take a lead. But the first, I'll have to shut down the Jackson offense. With 5:11 to go here, second quarter. So now, second down. And about 5 to go for Jackson. Shotgun, snap to one. One coming across the middle, and he's got running room. He's down to the 20, the 15, the 10, the 5. Touchdown, Jackson. So, 43-yard run by number 1 for the Jackson Jaguars. And he gives them a 13-6 lead. Here's a snap back to 41. 41 rolls to his left and into the end zone for the point after touchdown. That'll make it 14-6 Jackson over Pope John. So, 3:44 to go. The Jaguars up by 8. Under center. He'll take the snap. He'll pitch it to his running back, Nicky Harris. Harris along the left side, down the sidelines to the 40, and he goes out of bounds at about the 38-yard line. Big gainer for Nicky Harris. About 15 on the play, and a Pope John first down. Bob leads the Lions up to the line. We got Harris in the backfield. Brzezinski and Platt to the left, to the right, I should say. Pass out to Hedgepeth. Hedgepeth takes it. He's to the 30. We got a flag down. 25, 20, and he's brought down at about the 17-yard line. So stop to Hedgepeth. We're going to see what the flag's about. The flag's against Pope John, so they're going to bring that back. Holding call. And the Lions will be set back. So negate the pass play to Hedgepeth. And the Lions will face a second long. The Lions will try it again. Hedgepeth now out to the left. Staub under center. He's got Harris in the backfield. Here's Staub. Staub fakes it. And goes ahead and gives it over to Brzezinski. Brzezinski to the left. Brzezinski rolling around to the 40, the 35. Brought down at about the 33. That'll give the Lions a 3rd and 5. Lions now break the huddle. Come up to the line. Brzezinski's in the backfield. Platt to his left. Hedgepeth out to the right. Here it is, Brzezinski. Brzezinski is stopped at the 32, and the Lions turn it over on downs. And the Jaguars will take over. 40.6 seconds to go, second quarter. And the Lions turn it over on downs for the second time today. Snap to number 1. They'll pass it in the backfield to number 20. Over to the left side. He's at the 45. Trying to get to the 50. Can't do so. As Pope John brings him down. Lucas Brzezinski with the tackle. And that'll end the first half. So, the Jackson Jaguars score early and then go ahead, giving up a touchdown to Pope John to make it 7-6. But then they come right back with a long gainer into the end zone to make it 14-6. That's where we stand as we head into halftime. Welcome back to Pope John High School and Middle School in Sparta, New Jersey for second half action between the Pope John Junior Lions 10-under squad and the Jackson Jaguars. Mike Formisano along with you for this game on this beautiful Sunday afternoon, September 12th, 2021. The Lions on the short end of things so far as they trail the Jaguars 14-6. Second down, about 5 to go. From the Lion 24. Number 1 with the shotgun. Takes it, fumbles it. The running back fumbles it. Did Pope John recover? We'll see. And now it looks like Jackson held on to it. So we'll have third down. Number 1 in the shotgun. Takes a snap. Low snap again, but he takes it. He rolls to his right. He tries to cut through, over to the 20, to the 15. He's got one man to beat. He does so, and he'll walk into the end zone. Touchdown, Jackson. Here's a snap over to 44. Again, a low snap. And Nicky Harris is right there to beat him. So no extra point for the Jaguars. That's important because if Pope John scores 2 touchdowns and gets their 2 extra points, they'll have tied this game. So, Jackson got up 21-6, would have made it a little harder, but now Pope John can focus on getting 2 touchdowns, 2-point afters, and they'll have themselves at least a tie with Jackson. But a lot of work to do to get to that point. 6:39, third quarter. Scores around the league? If I had them. We're looking for scores around the league. We'll see if we can get those in future weeks. Oh, Lions up to the line. Staub under center. Harris in the backfield. Platt and Rosinski in front of him. Handoff goes to Harris. Harris rolls to his right, left. He gets to the 40 and across for a Lions first down. Nice run by Harris to get what he needed and then some. It's down to 33-yard line where it'll be 3rd and 4. Substitutions in. Charlie Formisano in the game for the Lions. On the line, substituting for Alex Aguado, number 61. Staub under center. Harris in the backfield. Fakes it now, gives it off. And Rosinski has it on the left side. He rolls out. Gets down to the 26-yard line. And another Pope John first down. Jackson coming back out to the line. Pope John already there, raring to go. Referee start clock. Staub under center. Harris in the backfield. Here's Staub. Staub throws it over to Hedgesmith. He makes the catch down to the 20 and about the 18-yard line. He's going to come up about a yard short, maybe 2, for the first down. So it'll be 4th down. And about a yard and a half to go for Pope John. Spotted at the 18, so let's call it 4th and 2. 53 seconds to go. Very important play of this game. As Pope John driving, and if it stalls here, that would not be a good sign going into the 4th. They'll see if they can get the 2 yards for the first down. Staub under center, takes the snap, pitches it back to Rosinski to the left side, and through. Did he get enough? We'll see where the spot is. All important. And they're going to give the spot to him. First down, Pope John. First down, Lions. Rosinski with the pitch, and he got just enough for the first down. So, the drive continues for the Lions. 16 seconds to go, third quarter. We'll see if they can get the play off before the end of the third quarter as the clock runs. We're down to 7 seconds. Now 6. Staub takes the snap. Hands it over to Rosinski. Oh, no, Platt. Platt had it. Platt at the fullback position. He barrels through for 3 yards in a cloud of dust. And that will bring us to the end of the third quarter. Welcome back to Sparta, New Jersey, and Pope John High School and Middle School on the Catholic Academy of Sussex County campus. Mike Formisano along with you as the Jackson Jaguars lead the Pope John Junior Lions 20-6. Pope John is driving as we start the fourth quarter. So, big 4th down. Here's Staub. He pitches it back to Klebitz. Klebitz evades one tackler to the left. He's trying to turn the corner. He can't do so. And he's pushed out of bounds at about the 15. Pope John coaches looking for a roughing or an unsportsmanlike call. I don't think they're going to get it. And barring a flag on the play, there'll be a turnover on downs. First down, Jackson, with 8:03 to go. So, the third turnover on downs for the Lions in this ball game. 3rd and 1 for the Jaguars. Pope John wants to get back into this one and get a quick score. They're going to have to stop him right now. Here's a snap, goes over to 1. 1 turns the corner. He's got a first down. Keeps going across the 30, down to the 32. And he gets up to about the 36-yard line, maybe 37, where he's brought down by a sea of Pope John defenders. But number 1 with the first down for Jackson. They'll move the chains 5:32 to go here in the fourth quarter. Shotgun. Here's your snap. He takes it, runs right through the middle, gets to the 35, down to the 40. He's got breathing room on the right side. Past one defender. He's got Harris to beat. Down to the 40, the 35. He sidesteps him and brought down by Pope John defenders at the Lion 31, maybe 32-yard line. So, big gain for Jackson. 5 in the shotgun for the Jaguars, taking over the quarterback duties. Jackson has run exclusively from the shotgun all game long. Now 5. Tries to pitch it, but he loses the ball, and we get a fumble. And Pope John looks like they've recovered, and they have. Pope John Lions recover that fumble as number 5 can't hold on to it. So he tried to give it to his running back. And the Lions have some life still. It's a minute 53 to go. They're going to have to hurry up. They've got to score twice in the next minute 53 to get back into a tie situation. We'll see if they can do it. Under center. He's got Harris in the backfield. He throws it over to Hedgepeth. Hedgepeth avoids a tackler. Now a second. They finally meet him at the 33-yard line. So, maybe a gain of about 4. Nice pass play from Staub to Hedgepeth. Pope John back in the huddle. Minute 30 to go. They hurry to the line. Staub under center. Harris in the backfield. Hedgepeth out to the right. Here's a snap. Staub back to throw. Passes it downfield. Almost intercepted. He was looking for number 6, Lucas Rosinski. However, the Jackson defender stepped it away. Almost had an interception, but the ball fell to the turf. 12 to go, fourth quarter. Third down now for Pope John. Lions have to get to the 41-yard line in the next 2 plays, or this game is over. Staub under center. Pitches it back to Rosinski. It's over his head, and he's knocked out of the way, and Jackson will recover. Now, I think Harris was knocked out of the way, I should say. Harris tried to get that pitch. It was over his head by Staub. And as he tried to go for the ball, he was knocked out of the way by the Jackson defense. So Jackson will take over. 45 seconds to go. Clock running. They'll take a knee. See if they have to snap it one more time. No, they don't. And that's it. Final score here from Pope John High School and Middle School. Jackson Jaguars take out the Pope John Junior Lions 20-6. So, Lions and Jaguars meeting at midfield for handshakes. Good effort by the Lions. They tried to stay in this one, and they had some life still, even into the late fourth quarter. They weren't able to get that touchdown to get closer, and they'll take it on the chin on this one. Jackson Jaguars defeat the Pope John Lions, and so the Lions will look for their first win next week on Sunday as they head to Long Branch, New Jersey to take on the Green Wave.